Hello, it's Crafty Carol here with another project for you. This is the project we actually made in the live craft along at on Zoom yesterday, and it's a star. I'm not actually 100% happy with this one. I want it a little bit bigger in the middle, but we're going to try that with the one I'm going to make now for you. But it's a little, not so little, star decoration, which just will look gorgeous for Christmas. So yeah, why not have a go? I've actually used some old paper, some Lights Aglow specialty designer paper. It was my favourite paper last year, but I didn't use it all, so I thought I'm going to use it today. So to make the project, you need 2 sheets of paper. I can't decide which. I think I might have that side on the top, which is fine. Decide which way around you want the paper to go. I've tried to choose a lighter one because it will be a lot easier for you to see what I'm doing. I'm just getting rid of some of the things here so I can get to my bit on it. There we go, get rid of that. Get to my trimmer, because they're so easy to make these, but great fun. You could do these with children. I think they'd make super things to do with children. So we're going to score them. Each piece is done the same. So I'm going to score diagonally first, making sure that the points of my paper are in my channel. Bring my scoring blade down to the center of the paper and then score. And I'm going to do that on the other diagonal as well. So same thing, get the points in the middle, bring the scoring blade to the center so that you don't come up over a point which would damage it. Oh, that's my blade just falling out because it's gone right down to there. Okay, so we're now going to measure it at 3 inches. This is 6 by 6 paper, so we're just doing half and half again on 2 sides. So we end up with a sheet that has 4 crisscross. Let me fold those and then you'll see them better. So crisscross folds and up and down folds. So we've got the four folds, yep, in the sheet. Okay, so we're going to do the second sheet in exactly the same way. So making sure, there's my clock, sorry, a bit noisy. I obviously haven't shut the door. So we're just going to score one diagonal, score the second diagonal, and then score it at 3 inches on both sides. So really, really simple. And that is the 2 pieces both scored. Now I'm going to turn it over and make the marks on the back. With this one I made the mistake and put the marks on the front side, which was really stupid because you can see them now. But hey, what the heck. So you can do it either in pencil or I'm going to do it in pen, I think. Yeah, we'll do it in pen. So I'm just going to mark 2 inches down from each side. So 2 inches down from that side, 2 inches down from that side, which is 4 inches, and the same on the other side. So 4 inches and 2 inches. So 2 inches down from each side. And we do that on both pieces. So just getting my ruler set up, 6-inch paper. So we're measuring down 2 inches. And the same on this side, 2 inches. Oh, now that we've got noises outside as well, I do apologise, but yes. So once we've got our marks, I'm going to cut down so we're in the middle of the long side, cutting down to the mark at 2 inches. So be quite careful with this because you want these to be all the same size when we're folding the corners in. So all 4 sides, just cutting to the mark, not beyond and not short of it, to the mark. Okay, and we're going to do that on both pieces. So I can't see my marks on that one. I thought I had marked that one. Oh, I have there. Can't see them there. Perhaps I only did one side on that one. No, I didn't. I can see the mark now, but I'll just do it again because I couldn't see it very well there. So I'm going to mark it again. Yeah, I did mark it, but not well enough. I couldn't see it. No good at all. So same on this piece. We're going to cut down to the 2-inch mark. And this way. There we go. And on this one, So that's all 4 we've cut down on both pieces, okay? So I'm just going to fold these the other way. No, I'm not, I'm folding them that way because that's my side I want on the top, so that's fine. So I'm going to fold these ones as well, just to make sure we've got all of the creases going where they should. Right, now we're ready to do the next stage. And the next stage, we want this piece on the outside. So with the inside facing upwards towards you, each cut corner, we're going to bring it across to the crease line. So I'm going to bring that corner across and then just ease it so that it works right to the top. So it's exact. So take your time over this and make sure that you're getting it. And you should then get a good point. Let's get my bone folder just to give that an extra special crease. So can you see we're right at the point there and folded that one in. So same with the opposite side, fold it in to the diagonal crease line and let it sit across like that. So the pattern on the, I'm going to get inside and outside patterns. Well, I don't think that matters too much. You will see them on half of the star, but I don't think that's too much of a problem for me. So we're going to repeat that on all of the sides. So this takes a little bit of time, and as I say, just take your time and just make sure that all your points are really a point. So they folded in exactly, okay? So I'll speed up the video through this next bit because you don't need to see me faffing about getting my points right and folding in. I think you've got the idea by now. So there's the first side made. So we're going to do the second side in exactly the same way. Now, it's up to you whether you want to stick these down or not. Often the fold will hold them down, especially if we get one side will often hold the other side down. So try and work out which is going to be the best way to do that. But I think that's probably all right as it is. And you can see because I've bent these, it's just sitting up a bit, which is what I want. So we're going to repeat exactly the same thing on this second one, taking each of these in and making sure they're a point. So there are all of my sides folded in. I'm just going to make sure my star is bending outwards a little bit. Now, on the first one I did, we're going to stick the stars together now, and they sort of stick across like that. And this one I think is too flat. I've got double layer of dimensional in the middle, but I don't think it's big enough. And I found for myself some really large, these are 8mm wide, and about a couple of millimetre tall glue dots. So I'm actually going to use those, but I'm going to use loads of them. So I'm going to peel them off. And I'm going to just stick them just around the centre of each card, and I'm sticking them on the diagonal lines. So we're going to have 4 first. Oh, they are sticky, these. There's no way I'm going to use them on projects because they're too deep and too big. So I don't know. I've found them in my glue box, so I've no idea how long I've had them even. But they're going to be useful for this. Because I want to build up some depth, so I'm going to put another layer on top, and I'm probably going to go even for 3 layers this time. Oops, sticking to everything. Let's see what 3 layers looks like. Yeah, that's quite deep, which is just what I want. So I'm going to go for 3 layers. So that is my deep layer. Now, when I'm sticking this down, the way to do it is to line up each of the joins in your points with each of the fold lines on here. So if I have those lined up and press down, I know that it's in the middle. So there and there, and I can just press down in the centre bits, but it leaves me enough room to still have some depth. Yeah, that's better. That is, I'm happier with that one. Can you see I've got a lot more depth in that star now, which I'm happy with. That it on this side too. There we go. Yeah, I'm happier with that. So I think the bigger you can get the bulk in the middle, the better. I did wonder about using a whole pile of sticky notes, but they're a little bit too big and I didn't want to faff around cutting down a huge pile of those. But have a look around, see what you've got to be able to do that. And then you can decide which side you want to be the front. I think that side actually looks a bit better. One of the ones on the other side is just a little bit more, not quite as well, sort of. Well, that one's not great. Just pull that point to a point, that's better. Yeah, so to finish off, I'm just using my hole punch. So I need to decide which one's the top one. Probably this one here. And I shall just pop the star in, and then I'm cutting the hole a little bit down from the top. You don't want it too near the top because you don't want it to risk tearing, and just punch through all of the layers. So you've got a little hole there, and then I just need a bit of, oh, I've got this piece, it's not quite, well, it sort of matches a bit of the colour in there. And I'm just going to push this through. I'll show you how I've hidden the knot in a minute. So I'll push this through first. Just encourage it to go through with my pokey tool. Pull it through. Line up the two ends. And then I'm going to tie a knot. So I'm going to wrap it round, push it through. I'm not going to worry about too much where it is at the moment. Ooh, go through the middle, please, both pieces. There we go. Now I'm going to hold on the very end and then ease the knot right up as close to the end as I can get it. Isn't brilliant on that, but it's close enough. And then if I pull it through, my knot is actually hidden behind my star. So there is my star to be hung up. It's very difficult to show the 3D in the camera here, but I'm actually quite pleased with that. I'm liking how they stick together. I like the little bit of dimension in the middle because that just gives it a little bit more shape, which I like. So there are 2 stars that I'm going to hang up on my Christmas tree or elsewhere in the house for my Christmas decorations, which will be going up very soon. Ooh. On this one, I did actually stick down the panels on the sides. I don't think you need to. As you can see on this one, it doesn't actually need to. It's they look fine as they are. So it's up to you whether you want to stick them down or not. But there we have it, my star decorations. I hope you like this little video. If you'd like to join me at a future live craft along, then sign up for my email list. They're always the first Thursday of the month, unless I'm away or doing something else, but generally they are. They will be for next January. Well, it's not New Year's Day. I think New Year's Day might be a Thursday. Anyway, it's the following week in January. And the Zoom link, because we do it on Zoom so we can chat to each other, it is in my blog, on my Craft Along blog. So do have a look there. But if you sign up for the email, you get all of the information and the link, and then you can join me live. Otherwise, join me live on either Facebook or YouTube on a Tuesday at 2 o'clock for my regular Tuesday slot live, my Craft Along live. And I hope to see you again soon. All of the instructions and the measurements for this, they're really very simple, as you can see, but it is in my blog at craftycarolscards.co.uk. So thank you for joining me, and bye for now.